down.
Yes, ma'am. I mean, no. I mean, sorry, I have to rebut that. There is no reason for me to live.
Oh, Sano, why do you look so serious? Come on, laugh like you normally do. Looking like that is what makes monsters turn up. So come on, laugh. Laugh like you do when you help me harvest the rice every year. Aw, that's nice. Now kiss. Hi, Kyoko. The petals really bring out your eyes.
You're selling, I'm buying.
I get it, Conrad. She's very cool, but I don't blame you for being instantly smitten, but I blame you a little for being so presumptuous. Gosh, she's so pretty. I bet that's what Makoto was thinking. Ah, who doesn't love a good romantic festival? This is the perfect place to confess your love to someone. Isun, do you have anything you'd like to tell me?
Yeah, you stink, Furball.
Fair, deserved.
Kyoko wears those gloves to cover up a bunch of scars. Scars are hot, though.
All I'm good for is my pretty face. My pretty submissive little face.
It's more than just a little burned
Awful,
skin.
isn't it?
I think they look hot, Kyoko.
My scars should suffice.
Actually, maybe
as
that's
proof.
kind of distasteful considering it sounds like she got burned. They look cool, I mean.
I think I'll work on making a sake that perks people up. Yes, he'd like that. Hey, sweetie, you're not talking about him, are ya?
I think she is. Did you see the way we're looking at each other?
How are you, Snowy? The rice is looking like it should do really well this year. I can't wait to harvest it. I wonder if he'll help me again like last year. She's sweetie, don't you think you're rushing things a bit?
What's wrong? Why do you gotta be such a hater, Isun? They like each other. Yeah, Susano's a bit of a nutcase, but Kushi's a bit reckless. I think they're really cute together.
Would you do the honors? Okay. As if awakened by Kyoko's words,
Listen, we've all been awakened by Kyoko's words once or twice in this playthrough, I'm sure. Is your
how's it going?
equipment check going good? I'm trying to impress Fliss, Julia. She's really pretty.
I thought bears were crazy about our homing instinct, but you guys really take the cake.
My throat's kind of sore. You'll have to ask Shihiro why. Don't put that in the edit. Is it just me, or is Makoto, like, a lot cuter than the previous game?
Wow, that was close. Better watch out, Amy. Remember, you're no bigger than a dust bunny now. Better watch it or we'll end up on the bottom of someone's shoe. Now you know what I have to deal with.
Well, depending on whose shoe it was, I wouldn't necessarily mind.
At times like this, it's the boys' job to keep the girls safe.
Have you played a Danganronpa? Have you seen some of the girls in these? They, like, murder people with hammers and are the most powerful martial artists in the world and pack on enough muscle to carry entire humans over their arms just by dancing on stage. I think we have nothing to worry about. I mean, not that I'm complaining that we're surrounded by powerful, capable women. If you know anything about me, and you don't because we just met, you know that actually is my favorite place to be.
At
Oh,
least
interesting.
you showed me a little respect, even if you're the only one in the group.
My intentions were not pure, I'm sorry to say. I really want to say this.
Hey, I like it when you're strict. And sometimes I just want to be kept in line, you know what I'm saying? I don't mind a little submission now and then.
Is there no way for you to turn that off?
I'm sorry.
That thing where you have to hit on me like every 2 seconds.
It amuses me greatly when Conrad tries. Is that a good excuse?
There's some girl playing an arcade game and she looks completely
Absorbed in it. Okay, I'm not gonna pretend that I'm not instantly in love with you because you're a cool gamer with a Gallica hairpin, or whatever that is. I'm not gonna pretend, okay? I'm not a pretender. I don't lie about my own feelings. And for that matter, Ibuki and Beko are both also pretty cool. Anyway, I don't know where I was going with that. I just felt overcome with the urge to say that. Now, why would I have opened the Phoenix Wright trilogy and Apollo Justice trilogy at this time? I have no idea. I can't bring to mind a reason. Just wanted to hear Maya's voice.
I shall extol your virtues. Extol my virtues? Thanks? What the? I suddenly feel the urge to drop to one knee and bow.
Yeah, the girls in this series will do that. It looks very loyal and obedient. I am. It's true. Now then, let me hear your initial impressions of this island. It's full of incredibly cute girls.
I see. It'd be a problem if you fell asleep while you were swimming. I'd probably drown.
More like definitely drown.
But to be sleeping in a situation like this, she's sure got some bold nerves.
She's so cool. I thought I'd get some gaming in until everyone else arrived. But I guess I should get going too. Playing video games all morning, huh? She truly is the ultimate gamer. Admirable. And not just a little hot. Everyone wait here. I'll find him and bring him here, even if I have to tie him up. I'm a little jealous now. Getting tied up by Miss Mahiru. God damn it. Why did I have the same thought? A dress that resembles a maid's uniform. When you wear this, it might seem like you won't be able to defy your master, but in actuality, you'll be the one in control. No comment. Except to say hot. Okay, so a little comment. Good luck. Really, we're the worst person to send.
You got a girlfriend?
Are you hitting on me? Say nothing. Read this however you like.
No.
Hi, Mikon. Wow, Mikon, you're so tall. No, I mustn't start with that again. Or must I? You know, no one can tell me what to do. I'm alone in my room recording this by myself. No one can stop me.
Mikon, you're so pretty and tall, and you look so strong, and you're so powerful, and you're so adorably shy and things.
All right, good. I was able to filter that out of my system all in one big ball. I should be able to restrain myself from doing that for another good 13 seconds or so. Well, 13 seconds is up.
Mikon, you seem so sweet and good-natured, and I really want everything in your life to turn out well, and then you'll be happy. Can I have a hug?
Oh my god, I just phased right through her. Oh god, I hugged too close to the sun and like osmosis through her. Like a ghost.
And don't you think she looks kind of ruthless too? Like an assassin, right?
Well, it's not like you look any better. Rebecca does not look ruthless. She looks very sweet and huggable.
Give it to me! I'm gonna take a bite out of you!
Yep. If you tell us, I'll let you bite Hajime later.
Stop it! What if she takes you seriously?
I wouldn't mind.
It praise me! Let me bite ya! Ouch! Why are you really biting me?
That happened. That happened, Hajime. I need this. Thank you for that. And for the biting. I'm just a dirty little masochist at heart.
You and Riku never came home, so I came looking for you.
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. Just kiss. She looks so cute standing guard. Jeez, she's completely doing her own thing, but her smile's so innocent. It's even more annoying to deal with. I think you mean attractive. Did you find something?
Bow to me. I'll let you know if you drop to your knees and lick my shoes.
I'll do it for free. I'm not gonna get distracted by how sexy Nagito is, or how adorable and precious Mikon is, or how cute and cool Peko is, or how sexy and charming Chiaki is. None of those things are gonna distract me.
Girl, see? Then I'll see you next Tuesday.
Really? Okay. Nagito.
Hello there.
God, you're so sexy. Good morning, Hajime. So what was that? Nothing. Hajime, now's not the time for you to be pitching a tent. We need to hurry. Seriously, I'm not. I mean, look, I could sympathize if you were after having Mikon choke you out. But okay, we have nothing to worry about at all from that boss. We're all right. We're all right. You're all right, as Robin would say when her friends are about to get stabbed to death.
You're all right.
Honestly, if Robin told me I was all right, even if there was like a grizzly bear charging at me, I'd be like, "You're right. I'm gonna be fine." I love Robin. Anyway, I don't know where that came from.
All alone with Hajime, huh? I can't stand being in the same room as you.
Don't worry, I'm leaving. You should focus on curing that crappy disease of yours. He's got the liar disease, Hajime. That means he does want to be all alone with you.
Yeah, hurry up and go away. I don't want to see your face anymore.
All right. Hi, Kyoko. It's been so long. God, I wish Kyoko would just step on me right now. That would make all this feel better. I mean, it would make most situations feel better.
I can't believe you already uncovered a secret like this. As expected of Chiaki, you're truly amazing. Normally all you do is stare into space, but at times like this, you really pull through for us.
That is so unfair. She's been so goddamn helpful this whole time. Standing guard at the party. She's the one leading most of the trial segments. Finding secret stuff, putting weird chemicals in her mouth, checking all the rules with Monokuma. Fine, Nagito. When I ask Chiaki to step on me, then she will only step on me, she won't step on you too. Nah. And so there.
Just the corner is fine, so may I take a bite out of you? You'd get a stomachache anytime you want, Sonia.
What I don't know is, am I going backwards along the path now, or have I followed the path like a good boy? I think there's a good chance I have followed the path like a bad boy, and Mistress won't give me... anyway, let's not finish that sentence.
The killing school life. Hi, Kyoko. The Nagito we know not talk like that, right?
I mean, Nagito, I just want the killing to start Komaeda? Are we referring to the same guy? The same sexy weirdo? I'm so glad Gundam's here to pad the runtime again.
I deserve to be called the ultimate weapon.
No, you are far greater than the ultimate weapon, since you wield your 4 dark devas of destruction.
Aw, now kiss. But please, on your own time. We're trying to do a trial here.
The only thing you can do is become food for the others, you know?
So try working a little harder. That way the trader will feel like coming forward. I mean, I wouldn't mind if Chiaki took a bite out of me. Gamers get snacky when they're busy. It's just as I said, right? It's strange, right? I win. Yeah, sure, you win. You always win, Chiaki. I don't know why being on the bottom here makes me feel safer. Being on the bottom always makes me feel safer. Oh, Chiaki, you're so adorable. Anyway, that's all for now.
Hey, can you listen to me a little?
Please. I could listen to you for hours, Chiaki. Without realizing it, I'd fallen to my knees. A feeling of powerlessness spread throughout my body. It's over. It just had to end. Before I could ask what I needed to ask, before I could say what I needed to say, Chiaki vanished before my eyes, and I couldn't even tell her to bend me over and fuck me, the good little boy I am. Sorry. But what are you? Alter ego, artificial intelligence program?
I am the master program behind the Neo World program. I'm responsible for creating and overseeing this world.
For no reason in particular, could you call me a good boy and cuddle me to sleep tonight?
Request process.
Is it a giant Junko? I won't say I'm not already turned on by this. But really, the time for you to show up and be annoying was like 15 hours ago at the latest.
This is clearly not fucking okay.
Fihiko, this is like my favorite thing that's happened in the past 5 hours. Can you don't interrupt. We're completely at her mercy. This would be so hot if she wasn't so annoying and late. I already know how I can be saved. Submit to Junko. Tempting!
They're still trying to create that future for themselves.
Kyoko looks so fucking bomb in that suit. Sorry. I'm trying to focus on what you're saying, Makoto, but she's radiant, you must admit. This game does deserve major props because it has introduced like 4 or 5 more characters who now fall under the category of Danganronpa characters whom I would beg to do unspeakable things to me. So props there, kudos. Rick, nice to see you still around. How's that friend of yours? Well, not sure. I plan to check on him though. You do that. It's good to look after your friends, keeping in contact and so on.
Oh, if only you knew how much contact we've been keeping.
Sorry.
No, not all the time.
Nagato, you annoy me, but you could probably convince me to do some pretty undignified things. Obliterate my head between your thighs, please. I mean, if you have the time. Pre-memory retrieval, yes, please, choke me, mistress. You're a barrel of hugs and fun. I would go to unseemly lengths to be under your foot. On my face, please, if you're not busy. 6.5 big warm hugs for you out of 5. I hope 2x2 does you better. I wish for all of your most soft and warm dreams to come true, and for you to experience heights of peace and ecstasy and good vibes, the likes of which this world has never known. Mwah. Anyway, now that the important stuff is out of the way, when you got a big skirt, you can walk around enough and it's fine. Don't run from me. Thank you. Wrong.